Except for that, now we have music on, so that might interfere. Anyway, hello everybody. Doing some live readings, so anybody who's interested, what's going to the camera? Sorry. We are doing live readings just right down here at the bottom. My link tree. If you pay for that or pay $10, will get a one question reading. Is the music too loud? Anyway, ask her mom if she's listening on her headphones, so she's getting a delayed reaction. So it looks like I'm just talking to nobody. Down. All right, let's see here. Okay, so happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to start with the intro. Happy Friday, Cappy. Start with the intro, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to live reading sessions. It's some fun. Why not? Talk a little shit. Just talk about things in general. Usually it gets into the weather, I guess. They'll come up with some better topics. But all in, this is an attempt to awaken everybody to unlock their potential spiritually, to unlock your intuition. So share this out. And are you sharing it? I noticed you left. We got 0 people in here right now. But yeah, share it everywhere. Share it in the groups that pertain. Don't share it in like an auto group or something, or you know what I mean. Arts and craft group. Actually, you probably could share it in arts and craft group. I think that's my crowd. But yeah, everywhere you can. Share it on your profile. Share it on Twitter or X now. The more, the better. And you guys have been doing. Y'all have been doing a lot, or doing very good on the sharing. So thank you for that. It's a Friday afternoon. I think it was 103. See, it gets the weather every time. Gotta give my weather report here. How's everybody doing? Excuse me. All right. How goes it? What's going on? Speak up out there. Making me feel lonely. $93. Yeah, I think it's dry out here, but it's 103. We're supposed to get clouds here in another, I don't know, half an hour or so. There's a lot of clouds out there, but we're not really above us. It's almost like we're in a vortex out here, swirling everything away. Stop it.
Sometimes the only thing more difficult than running a business is finding the right words to market it.
38% humidity.
Our AI content generator doesn't sweat
That
words.
doesn't sound fun.
Tell it what you want to create.
Y'all notice that YouTube's gotten a lot more commercials lately? I remember when they did this a couple years back, and I'm seeing it again. A lot of commercials on their videos. It's when they want you to sign up for YouTube. their YouTube subscription or whatever they call it. YouTube Plus or whatever, premium. It's not too hazy out here today. A little bit, but I think there's forest fire or wildfires going on south. When the ocean let us be. Good song. The Bee Gees. What's up, Letitia? How you doing? It is quiet in here. Let's see if we can get out to. It's only been 5 minutes. Guess we caught everybody at a busy time. Yep, you're here. I see you, Letitia. Thank you for being here. What is she whining about? Why are they doing that right now? Because of Ginger? Blue, lay down. Blue. Blue. Lay down, Bubba. Make sure you say it like 5 times before he listens. He's still not listening. Lay down, Bubba. Lay down, Blue. Still don't feel so well? Sorry. Sending you healing. There we go. We're getting a few more people in here now. Welcome, everybody. Stick around. We'll give away a live reading. Once we get to 15, some of you know. What's up, Thomas? Once we get to 15 viewers, we'll give away a live reading. For those who have never been here before. Is there anybody new in here right now? Speak up if this is the first time you've been here. Just like to gauge on how many new people we're getting out to. Been sick a lot? Is it the heat? Oh yeah, I should do that followers thing too. You've already tagged it, but I always forget the little details. All right, let's see. How do I? There we go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Valerie. Yeah, the heat. The heat's making me feel bad. Yeah, I kind of feel it. It just wears you down, messes with your internal organs, your whole system. It kind of shuts down a little bit. Not completely, but it does shut. I feel like it kind of shuts down a little bit. You're on 2 live streams right now, a ghost hunting and watching me. Very cool. That matches. That adds up. What's the word? That tracks. Yeah, we get to 15 people. We'll give away a live reading. If you want a live reading, they're only $10. If you'd like to leave more, you can, but follow this link tree. It's not a clickable link, so you have to type it in, but it'll take you right to my PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. And they're 1-question readings unless you want the private reading, which you have to go to my website here, psychicshaman333.com, and it will take you to my website. You'll be able to see all the prices and rates in there, session packages. Seat, even with the cushion. Oh yeah, you're surrounded. Well, not completely. Don't call on anymore. Oh, your seat. I know. So how's everybody doing? What's your plans this weekend? Anything fun? I haven't watched ghost hunting in a long time. I want a spirit box to take it out here around here. I'll bet you we pick something up. I feel spirit here for sure. Try to go out and do like my night meditations. I'm not really. I'm not meditating, but my eyes are open. I've been looking to the northeast, watching three dogs. Oh, you're watching three. You watching your son's dogs again? What's up, Ryan? Good to see you, man. Fun, fun. That's gonna be yeah. Oh, it's what are you just gonna go over to their house and feed water them, spend time with them, and so I know you guys live like a block away from each other. Planning a ghost hunt in your town? Well, maybe you should, man. I'll get on there with you. See how it works. We'll do like a remote thing. Hello, Wanda. Welcome. Yeah, favorite for a favorite. That's good. Helps you move. Ralph and Mickey. Okay, hold on. Just don't do it. What is on my? Oh, I'm touching that. The tea kettle is cold. I'm like, what? My leg getting wet? Yeah, we're in. I mean, I don't feel it until I go outside, and I'm like, I feel like I'm being cooked in an oven. Like, there's no retreat out there. Yeah, they got retreat. They got shade cloth. They're doing pretty good. They need some more watermelon. I should have bought them one yesterday. They love that watermelon. They love pasta. Yeah, like Norma made like a muscacelli. Is that what they call that noodle? They're like big Z or routine. Yeah, muscatoni. And like spaghetti sauce and some meat. I guess they went crazy for it. I didn't see it. Hello, Mary Beth. It's very nice to see you too. Welcome back. Summertime. And the living is not easy. Not the heat. Both extremes. Really, really cold, really, really hot. Nah. I like it. 70 degrees, 70s to 75 degrees. Maybe even like 60s sometimes. I can still go with a t-shirt on that. Very cool, man. Yeah, I need to start adding to my repertoire, right? I need to start doing other things. I'm just like hands full out here, taking care of the dwelling and the living space. And I wanted to put out a video, but I haven't done enough footage because it's so freaking hot. I should just do it from here. What's that? You filmed the cows today? Nice. You guys will get some cow footage on the Mystic Shaman channel. And I'll try to do a video. I've just got to do something for like 5 minutes. And then I don't spend like hours editing. But these, some of those big YouTubers, they'll sit there and film their whole day, like a bunch of it. And that's their whole day is basically filming, and I don't want to do it. I would like to film like highlights and even lowlights, but I don't want to spend a lot of time. That takes a lot of time to really get into the editing. I edit them. I like quick edit. Yeah, she was shooing them off the land. They were getting close. They weren't on our property, but they walked through our property.
One girl was on her.
Was she that close? And she had a stubborn heifer up there. I'm watching Norm out there talking to him. I'm like, oh, she has her phone. I hope she's filming. And she did. Thank you, Shelly, for the $10. You're up first. I saw that, Shelly. Thank you. Did you have a question before I pull your cards or divinate? The improvements in love between Eli and I happening soon. Okay, check that out. She must be on my. She's probably watching from the my profile page. Because we're multi-streaming, whatever they call it. Simulcasting. No, I don't think that's it either. Broadcasting, I guess, over 3 different channels. Oh, we're doing good. EJ, how are you? Weird. The old Facebook glitch. Shelly, you want me to tell you her name? Shelly, hold on. Shelly Quinn with 2 N's. You're watching on Facebook. Are you on my profile page by Aaron Fowler or Psychic Shaman page? Norma just wants to see comments so she can see who's paying, so she writes her name down for the contest. Because everybody who pays for a live reading will be entered into a contest for a chance to win a 20-minute session with me. Matter of fact, I just did one for last month. The person that won last month, we just did a 20-minute session today. Okay, so you and Eli. This looks kind of hilarious. Not in a bad way. So the Queen of Wands comes up first. I feel like this is you just putting your foot down. You have a vision of what you want, and it's not like you're holding expectation. You just you know what kind of life you want to live and where you want to be in the relationship. And I feel like that's kind of like just you putting boundaries down. So yeah, I feel like you're kind of like, hey, this is the way it needs to go. You know, do it your own way, but do it. So the connection is it's like it's gone stagnant. It feels like it's gone stagnant. Now, I feel like you're pretty inspired. I don't know what's going on right now, but the connection between you right at this moment feels very good. Star card is a very good indication that things are going well. Very creative place, the place of love. So things are flowing right now. Now I just feel like it's keeping the balance. You got the juggler on the two of pentacles. And this is about juggling. It's about like through all the chaos, you know, maintaining a good balance between the two of you. A lot of that chaos isn't your own, so don't jump into it. And then you got sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you'll find true bliss. So, both Aquarius. Oh yeah. Oh, that is hilarious. Yeah, you tell me 2 Aquarians. Wow. Yeah, you guys just need to spend more time with each other. Not more time, more quality time. Hello, Jody. I was hoping to understand the energy on a recent trip you took. Yeah, we can do that. The readings are $10. I think I've given you a reading before, right? Maybe not. But yeah, you just have to go to my link tree down here and type that into your browser. It'll take you to my PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, and we can look into it. Yeah, and that's the Aquarian in both of you. Like you're both doing it. I think you're both aware of that. I don't know why I feel like giggling, but it's kind of a funny relationship. Like two Aquarians, I can't even compute in my head what that's like because they're so flighty yet like strong. They're strong-minded. They're strong, kind of strong-willed. Not strong-willed in a way that's like competing on anybody else. They're just like, I am who I am, and that's the way it is. Yeah, it is. It's a great connection. It seems very funny. Like, how does this work? But y'all make it work. You're on the phone, can't find the link. Okay. Norma will share it in the comments right now. It is. If you want to write it down, I've got it. I can tell you what it is. Here, Kathy got to it. Yeah, but that reading it's. We could probably talk for hours about that. No, it's understand who each other are. You understand him better because, I mean, he's the male counterpart. He's the masculine counterpart. You're the feminine counterpart, but you kind of both give to each other. And that's what keeps that balance. But I know, I'm sorry, I'm using my hands, but I don't know what to do with them. I think you'll figure it out. It's just more about understand both of you you like your own liberty, right? You like your liberty to kind of come and go, but you've got to, start to treat it like a regular relationship or a good, healthy relationship, which is spend enough time with each other, but know that you can have your own things going on too. But when you are together, make sure it's as intimate as possible. What do I want? Man, this heat is burning my gasoline. Where it usually lasts me a day for a full tank or more. I think it's lasting what? I'm gonna have to fill that thing up. Got like 7 hours now. It's like half the time it usually takes. You're very welcome, Shelly. Thank you. All right. To do it I want. We got up to 15 there for a second, man. It quickly went away. Well, I don't think you're going to make it any more comfortable over there. Thank you, Letitia, for sharing. I know. Hi, silent watchers. It could be my enemies. You never know. Oh, we got a cloud above us. Thank you, cloud. I mean, I'm telling you, the skies are epic out here, but only when there's clouds. They're hell when it's no, even like the blue skies when there's like hardly any clouds is really pretty. La Banda Canoche, Canache, Banda Canache, right? Welcome. However you say your name. I'm sorry if I didn't say it properly. Welcome. Are you new here? Is this the first time you've been here? Welcome. We just kind of kick it, hang out. I do some readings, chat. Hello, Penny. Look at some of the silent watchers came out and said hi. Thank you. It's good to know there's somebody out there and they're not just a number. Hello, Catherine. Thank you for the love, Letitia. Thank you for the hearts. Uh-oh. We had a little glitch. Little flicker. Hey, you're disrupting. She's gonna knock that off. I know there's nowhere. Got a lot of flooding in Nova Scotia. Thank you, Jody. Okay, we're gonna check it out here in a second. Yeah, were you the one that I did a reading and you were wondering how the trip was gonna go? Can't remember if that was you. Read for a lot of people since then, but oh no, an 11-year-old just passed because of the floods. Sending love, EJ. Hello, Sandra. Happy Friday, Billy Joe. Okay, Jody, you want to just go ahead and ask your question, or you just want to know, pick up certain energy of your trip? If that's all it is, we'll just go for it. So just say yeah. Or if you wanted to ask, like in detail, something. Like, what were you confused? What energy were you confused by? Like, or maybe just trying to understand it better, I guess. Okay. You're welcome, EJ. Thank you for being here. What's up, Sunil? Okay, well, I mean, it's definitely opened you up. I feel like it's opened you up to seeing love, like actually experience what really love is. A lot of us have a misconception, or maybe don't understand it. And there's levels of love I can understand better. Um, but you got the ten of wands, which is it's like struggle. It's hard work, right? Now he's got everything and holding everything in symmetry, which looks like he's got it handled. So I feel like you're letting go of a lot of the burdens. And then you got the Page of Cups, which is like the messenger of love. Messenger of love. I'm just seeing that you're being open to more of that, or open to see more of it, experience more of it. It's a negative thing, huh? Past life. No, I'm seeing kind of getting out of your own way. If that's now that you've kind of mentioned that, it's more about getting out of your own way and not letting it affect you like that. You probably got some psychic attacks, but it feels like this is destined. I don't feel like it was a past life. I feel like it was more of you're picking up or being more open to things. So wherever you were, it just feels well. And you got to understand, negative can be viewed a lot of different ways. Like everybody has a different perception of negative. So it's more about looking at all aspects of it, finding the positive aspects of it too, because I feel like it was more of a vision or a message, a symbolic message. Because you got the Ace of Cups too. The Ace of Cups, that's love. That's not fear. That's your cup overflowing with love. So I think a lot of it has to do more with like internal work, and it could be connected to past lives, or karmic lives. Living lives again, going through certain things. I feel like this was more of a warning than it was something that happened before. So maybe like an ancestral vision you got. You got the chimpanzee. What I just pulled for you. Yeah, use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. So don't go too far into the spiritual. You still need to maintain that logical perspective. I think you're still processing it, but I feel like ultimately it's actually it's almost like getting out of your own way, and not letting the fear rule. Sometimes I'll get visions that scare the shit out of me, but a lot of the times they're symbolic. So you gotta think about what the symbolism is in there. What had happened? What did you recall, or what did you see? Using the intuition, but also using the logic. You have to have a good balance there. That's kind of how to read. That's how to be in that spiritual realm without going completely crazy. If you get too much into that spiritual realm and not enough here, not grounded or anchored here in the mundane life we live, although it's fun, it can be a lot of fun. We do need to remember that we're right here at this moment, right now. That's what matters. So obviously, there's something you may have recalled. Really, I'm kind of getting it's probably not even your message. Like it is, you can take from it, but you're getting. I feel like it was more psychic attacks, and I think your mind's getting played with, or was getting played with. Did you enjoy your trip? Like that was negative. Like what did you see? If you don't mind my asking, or if you don't mind answering, what was the experience that was negative for you? That one's probably going to take a minute to type. You wanted to go home. What was going on? Like, what was it that you know what? Well, I was gonna say I could have you on and talk about it for a minute, but if you wanted to join the studio, that way we can kind of talk, you know what I mean? And talk to each other. Because your cards were good. I mean, the first card was that struggle, that 10 of Wands, but the 10 of Wands is actually a good song, a good indication that you're putting in the work you need to. Whether that be spiritual, physical, it's heavy, it's hard. But this seems more of like a progression along your way, but you have to see it that way first before you can progress with it. Just felt it, got hurt. Love that. Okay, let me share it right now. Just for a minute. We can only be on for a minute, but we can do that. How do I do that? I've got to remember how to do it. Guests. Like guests. Copy. Post comment. Okay, I'm leaving the studio link in the chat. If you want to join. The life can be really hard, but life can be beautiful too. It's both. It's beautiful because it's hard sometimes. You know, I think that's the main message that's coming through with me for Jody's reading. And I just because the reading is interesting. It's an interesting question, so I kind of want to glean a little bit more out of it. Face-to-face talking would help because I feel like this kind of requires a little bit of therapy too, or a therapeutic approach. Let's see if she comes in. Not in here yet. This is how the live or the one-on-one readings go. I mean, other than there isn't anybody else watching, but I wanted to kind of show how the live readings or the one-on-one private readings go. Did you figure it out? It takes a minute. You just have to let your you have to allow your mic and your camera access. Keep seeing her in the corner. Well, she's probably right there, Letitia. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing unless she comes at you like in a scary movie. Turns into a demon. I mean, I would run from that. That's probably something. No, actually, you do want to confront ones that are like that because you'll shut them right down most of the time. There she is. Let me turn the music down. Well, hello.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Good, doing good. Yeah, this was a trip. I probably confused the whole thing because I just got back from another trip, but this happened in April, and I don't know. I had overwhelming stuff before I left. I didn't want to go. This was a trip we had planned for months, and I planned it with other friends, and I went hoping for the best.
Yeah.
But just there was some negative energy. I don't know if it was just because we were exhausted or what, but in Rome, it was palpable, and I couldn't wait to get out of there.
There's a lot of shit that went down there in Rome, so you're picking up on a lot of stuff. Like I can do that out here, just where I'm out in the desert. I'm on Pueblan land, right? Ancient Pueblan land, and I can feel it. It gets heavy and palpable. You're picking up on a lot of shit that you're picking up on history. But this isn't a bad thing. I feel like this is more of like I said, when I read your cards, it was more about you being more open to things. So even though the trip felt terrible, I feel like you'll take a lot from it. And I want you to keep examining. And when you were feeling, like you said, when I was in Rome, I just picked up a real heavy energy. Well, that is a heavy energy place.
Yeah.
It's not just something, that's the Catholic Church and the Romans before them. So that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, very, yeah. I have to say, it was 3 days later and we were in Positano, and that day, it was the first day I finally felt normal after I got there, and we were having fun with our friends and everything, and I stepped out of a store and almost got hit by a bike.
Wow.
And my husband had to pull me back, and I was close enough that I touched the guy's arm and said, sorry, and he did too. And then not just 15 minutes later did I cross that same street and fell and broke my foot. And I had to fly home 4 days later. So it was a 16-day trip, and I had to fly home in the middle of it. And I was relieved. By the time we got to Florence, the whole energy of being there. I mean, it's Italy. It's beautiful.
Right.
I mean, people love that place.
Florence
what the hell was wrong with me?
No, I think it's just you're more coming into what you're at this point in your life where you're battling your own demons, right? A lot, and that kind of probably activated it. But you're at this place where you're accepting who you are to find out where your path is supposed to be. Like I don't know how. Let me try to rephrase that.
That makes sense, though.
You're coming to a place of acceptance and like full acceptance of you, where you're at, where you've been, and because of that, you're opening up. You're ascending, like in a consciousness level, right?
Wow,
so
yeah.
You're going to be more sensitive to these vortexes that, and a lot of it, like I said, nothing happens by accident. So even those uncomfortable things or things where we break our feet or whatever, we conk our head, there are moments of time that like make you stop and really think. So yeah, I mean, some people call it like a day of bad luck, when you just have bad luck, or a trip of bad luck.
Yeah.
But there's more significance to it. You just want to focus a little more on it and just really take it all in, what you took in, because obviously something activated that, and I think it's more within. I think it's more inner stuff, because we can do a lot of things we don't even realize. We can move shit just with our thoughts and our feelings, and we pass it off as something else. We don't, we can create things. So you're in the place in your mind where you're climbing out of the dark. You're climbing out of the dark. You're ascending. You're being enlightened. That's enlightenment. And when you're enlightened, you're going to pay attention to every little injury that happens, because it happened for a reason.
Right. I'm still dealing with it. I'm still in a foot boot and barely able to start putting weight on it. So
Oh no,
it's been 3 months
that's
of,
not good.
yeah, that, and I am. It's been really hard to process
Yeah.
and go through. So interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot we could go into a lot more, but it's really just basically continue to open up. Even though you have a broken foot, universe has stopped you and said, "Stop! You need to pay attention to what's going on." There's some things that burdens that are holding on to you that are in a lot of
Wow.
ways holding you back just from just being happy, right?
Yep.
You've got to
Yes.
let that shit. You got to get rid of it.
Okay. All right.
Disconnect any pain connected to anything that's going on. I mean, other than the pain you got right now,
Yeah.
but it's the universe saying, "Hey, stop! You know, you really need to,
Wow.
you're thinking in this way, but pay attention over here too."
Okay. That makes perfect sense. It
Awesome.
really makes great sense. So
I'm glad I
thank
helped.
you.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thank you, Aaron.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Well, that was fun. Anybody else want to do that? Step right up. Come one, come all. I mean, that's what they all think I am as a circus performer, but that's okay. Not all, everybody, but and it's not to me in general. It's just anybody who's psychic or into the lost knowledge and into learning the not lost knowledge that we have, that we were born with, we came here with. Thank you, Vanessa, for the orange heart. I think I'm going to start bringing people on if they want to come on. Change it up a little bit, right? Hello, bean drinker. So we're doing live readings right now. Anybody who's interested in a live reading, if you want to come on the show or the live stream, it's a show. I mean, it's real, but it's. If you want to come on the live stream, um, pay $10 to get it free or get a reading. When we get to 15 viewers, we'll give away a reading, but we got there once for just a second. So 15 regular viewers. So just share this out as many times as you can. But yeah, if you'd like a reading, look at the link tree down at my bottom of the screen. linktr.ee/psychic shaman 333. That'll take you to my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Got booted? Oh no. But I can bring you on live if you want to. You don't have to. I can just still read for you, but I think we're going to start doing that. We'll see how it works out. It should work out well. Somebody else pay? Fine art. Yeah, that was Jody. Feeling jovial though. I know it's Friday, dude. It's that Friday kind of energy, right? 444 when you see it. I think that's an action. It's like a square. It's like everything's um, in alignment, but it's vibration and just everything, the whole, right? The whole of everything. Look up the angel meaning though. Those are kind of fun to look up. That I can't. Dorian Virtue, is that her name? She doesn't do it anymore. She's all Christian now. But me, oh my God, booger on my nose or something. Yeah, as I see 444, it's more of a it's an action. Basically, like everything's in balance. Just time to take action. So everything's ready for you to take it to the next level. To the 555. That was fun doing a live reading like that. I've done them before, but that was fun. I had my mom on one time. We were both doing readings. That was pretty fun too. Oh, right in front of my face. My face. Come on, clouds. Get that sun out of here. Protect us from the sun. It's not too hot, right? It's nice in here. But I want to go outside and play. A lot less come up. Yeah, she quit a while ago and kind of went totally like devout Christian. I don't even know what that means, but I do. But that's out of fear. Somebody wants to find. We all want somebody to come save us if we really need it. And that's not exactly how we're supposed to happen here. I mean, we got to save ourselves. We'll get the direction and the guidance and the help and support when we need it. But that's more just coming from people. Like, I'd much rather, like, I'm not going to worship anybody, but maybe when I was a kid, like, a teenager worshiping, like, models or guitar players or whatever. But no, it's just having gratitude for the people that you do have that support around you, each other. We have each other. Yeah, it's halfway lit. But I guess it's okay to follow an archetype or a deity. Like, there's many deities, and you can kind of channel that energy or that essence. So I always go back to Greek. It always goes back to Greek for me. And that's not something I just, I'm really interested in. Actually, I'm more interested in Native American history and their wisdom. But every time I do like readings or anything, and anytime I've had a big awakening, I always end up in like a place that looks like Greek or Greece or Rome. Like, I feel my energies, we're all different. We're all connected to different higher gods, if I should say. That's just how I see it. Not because I was told that. It's just how I've seen it in visions. And they all have different purposes. Like, one is protects the home. One, is the mother. One is, they all have, like, just like the Greek gods and the Roman gods. They all have like a purpose. They're all good at something they add. And I feel like we're an essence of all of them. And they're an essence of greater singularity. And they're so on and so forth and so on. It keeps going. It doesn't ever stop. That's why anybody said there's like 12 dimensions. I'm like, I think that it's just a continuous thing. We expand and we contract. The earth expands and it contracts. The universe expands and contracts. Everything does. So I would think that's, nature is life. That's how it works. Nature can unlock more keys than anything. But then it gets weird and like more intelligent than just nature. Like, nature is taking care of us, and we're part of nature taking care of. I don't know. That's kind of spooky now. Think of chemtrails and all these other. Yeah, there's some that like to use it for the wrong reasons. It's alchemy. Alchemy makes more sense to me than a lot of science. Not that science isn't right; it just doesn't make as much sense. A lot of science is just like they just keep referring to like one experiment or something in it. Who knows if that experiment isn't flawed? Like, and they're coming from a perspective that is flawed. It's like, we're not perfect. I mean, yes, you can get into math, but even math there's more tricks to it than even some of the smartest mathematicians in the world. We all have blind spots. Hello, Tina. Yeah, I think, well, it's not even the end. It's not just you that's being targeted. It could be many people in your immediate area that are all getting something or another. Yeah, they have sonic weapons that they use and they experiment on. I mean, I can't say that for sure, but in my head, in my mind, what I see, I mean, I've already seen there's plenty of patents for them. There's things they've already used that, like, what do you call it? demonstrations or high population areas. They have it, it's there, and they do. I'm sure that they experiment on us. They always have. Whatever it is, whether it be medicine or I'm probably gonna get screwed over with this one. I should probably say it in code. The people that make you feel better, it's a whole system within itself that's pretty corrupted, unfortunately. Not to say that not everybody in it's corrupted, but they all have to follow the same corrupt rules. Anytime it gets that big, it's really well, you can see where we're at now. It turns into a big giant mess. And this happens over and over again. It's like something like going to mow your lawn or clean your pool, right? Or weed your garden. It's not ever going to stop, but you can weed the garden as much best as possible. I think just living our life without some boss or big brother or big sister telling us that what we need to do, being good to each other, reflecting on where we've done wrong. I think those are important aspects to life. You have a red cardinal in your backyard right now. That's awesome. They are messengers from heaven telling you to keep balance. Yeah, Roger about land upkeep. Oh yeah, that's his forte. Unless it's really hot, then he goes inside and listens to some. I don't know. I've seen him out there in the heat. He was working on the trailer in the heat. I had to work on the trailer in the heat too, which sucked, but glad I did because now I have a trailer. Vanessa says, yes, I agree. It's not just me, I can say. Yeah. Hello, Annette from Alabama. Yeah, it happens. I mean, you can't put anything out of the realm of possibility. If you can imagine it, it probably happened or somebody's working on it. That's that whole we are one kind of thing. You can tap into that, but don't get stuck in it because that makes you just a subservient. I'm just another bee in the hive, right? You can tap into that energy, but you don't need to. It's good to be an individual too. It's good to have a good balance, to know you always have that to fall back on, but also know that your individuality is very important. It's part of your survival mode too, which we need. 101 in Texas, yikes. Been out every evening building a small fence between the barn and the garage. Oh shit. He can't sit still though. He got happy feet. He's got the energy of at least a 30-year-old, or the drive to just keep going. I'm like, you know what? When I can chill, I'm chilling. I don't want to be out in this heat right now working. I do have a hat. I like my hat. Wasn't the one I exactly wanted. It was a trailer supply one. Tractor supply, trailer supply. Yeah, cleaning up all their stuff. Now he's got his barn back. He can use it for something. Storage. Snows more in Texas than it does in Alabama. My dad just moved to Alabama. Right outside Mobile. Or Mobile, however you say it. Yeah, when it's raining, he's got to be in the house all day. Bless you too, Bean. Bean drinker. What's behind that name? You drink beans? Clean it out and plan a yard sale. Nice. Yeah, he's got plenty of stuff back there to sell. got a lot of cool stuff back there. Man, I really wish I'm manifesting a trailer and another car, probably another just beater car to get around in first. I'm manifesting a lot of shit. We'll see what comes up first. Down in Savannah, down by the coast in Savannah is one of the most haunted towns. Oh yeah, a lot of those towns in the South are, especially from the Civil War. A lot of those, I see them as more like that they're playing over again. It's like stuck in time, but just keeps playing. That happens everywhere around the world, but yeah, I've heard in the South there's a lot of that. Hey, what time is it? It's not dinner time yet. All right, we're probably going to sign off for now. If anybody wants a reading, just let me know in comments. If you want a live reading. If not, if you want to schedule a reading, that's where Mardi Gras began. Nice, I didn't know that. But yeah, PsychicShaman333.com. If you want a reading, you can also sign up for my Metaphysical Mystics class. If you'd like to develop your psychic skills. Maybe you're already practicing this and doing readings or doing healings or whatever, just to add to what you already know, just to help. You know, we all kind of bounce off of each other, so we all learn from each other, really. But it's a really cool class. Just look for my Metaphysical Mystics class on my website. It's a tab, one of the tabs. And yeah, PsychicShaman333.com if you want to schedule a private reading with me. But I'll be on probably tomorrow. Might be in the morning, I think. We're going to go in the morning. Switching up TikTok and YouTube and Facebook like twice a day. So much love to all of you. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.